Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lakeland Vale Let's Play series with me, CWATTYESO. I have finished doing the bale collecting and stuff that I was doing in the last video. All the silage bales are over in my hay storage place, which is pretty nice. Still day 2 of summer, nothing's really changed. I was going to go do and finish fertilising the grass field. However, I've seen there's an option to do a weeding contract for £4 using a weeder. So this potentially gives me the chance to test this thing out once and for all and see if it's actually doing its job, because it certainly wouldn't work on the grass field, but that's probably okay. Something weird's going on with the game. I'm pressing reverse at this point. Huh. Scanning? Scanning for what? Now that's tractor's working again. Something weird's happening with this game, and it's getting weirder and weirder each time you play it. So field 10 is a massive field. This might be too heavy for this machine, you know. We'll see. So this is field 10, folks. So this is the field that Matey Boy wants weeding. What is happening in this game? Why is the tractor going backwards? And something's interfering. My controller. No idea what's going on right now. Honestly, do not. Not removing the weeds, is it? I don't know who's hooting their horn, but maybe there's too much weight on the back of this thing. Oh boy. So this thing, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to want to work as a weeder. So we may be selling that again. You know, just drop that there. At this point, I'm not mucking about. I probably need to get a weight for this tractor, a front weight. Do you know what? Shall we do that, kids? Shall we get a front weight? And I'll tell you what I'll do. Have I got the store deliveries mod on? Yes, I have. Right. That should be set. Let's see if the store will now deliver me a weight for my tractor. I want something for the case. Don't I? I want something for the case. What do we want? 1,000? 700. Yeah. Bing! And they deliver it for 25 bucks extra. Saves me going up to the store to fetch it. Now I've been, you know, I've been a good customer. Why am I picking that up? That's a tedder. Don't need a tedder. I don't need the tedder. I need the bloody weed killer. So, let's get that, shall we? Thought this was going to be a quick contract, but that field is actually quite big. Field 10. Promising for some of my crops, is it? Some of my fields haven't grown. Okay, so this one is removing the weeds then. That's fine. I want the other one, remove the weeds. So what's wrong with this thing? Unless it only works as a weeder if I add it to the, if I change it to weeder mode. That's probably the only way that works as a weeder. So I'll probably end up selling that, and I'll probably end up selling this once I've done this contract. And we'll stick to just using the herbicide spray going forward. Unless I get that rich and wealthy, I can afford to buy one of these bad boys. Which is not actually terribly expensive. It requires a lot of horsepower, but it's not terribly expensive. The one we're using is 15 metres. That one's 21.3. So it's an extra 5 metres. However, you can actually buy this in a slightly bigger option as well, can't you? Yeah, 27.5 metres. Price 350 horsepower though. Okay. Which is what? The big boy Magnum factor. Wondering, you know, I'm just wondering. Take both of these back to the store, these weeders, sell them, and get that Bourgault one. Might be a bit overkill for a lot of what we're doing. But it's probably going to be quicker than this thing. About the same speed actually, but obviously if you're covering 27 metres as opposed to 15, you're going to be done with the field a lot faster. Right. Change of plan, folks. Yeah, change of plans. Let's not do the field. Let's not use this because it's rubbish. Don't worry, I will be back for the other one as well. So the other one works as a fertiliser but doesn't work as a weeder unless you change it in the thing to weeder, which kind of defeats the point, because ideally I wanted a mechanical weeder that would remove weeds and at the same time apply fertiliser. You know, give you some benefit to using mechanical weeder in the game. Oh, there goes the road sign. No, we don't want to sell that. We want to sell that. Let's go get the other weeder, sell that. I'm pretty certain that this little tractor, with its 175 horsepower, will not be able to pull that new weeder, the Bourgault weeder. So we are going to need to use the Magnum. That is not a problem. You, sir, can go back to the shop as well, because you are incredibly rubbish. I don't have time to muck about. So actually, I'm thinking about it now. You're probably never ever with seasons going to be able to use a mechanical weeder to remove weeds from grass fields, because the mechanical weeders only work whilst the crop is in its first growth stage. So until the grass actually starts to regrow after you have harvested it, after you've mowed it, you can't use the mechanical weeder on it. The problem with then is that in the time that you spend waiting, right, the time you spend waiting for the weeds to grow, the grass to start growing again, the weeds grow and move beyond the first cell point, the first growth stage, which means you can't use the mechanical weeder then anyway, because the weeds have grown too much. So you're never going to win, are you? Buy one of them. Oh no. Oh, he's delivered it to the store for an extra, the farm for an extra £1,000. Ah, crappy-ola. I forgot about that. Once you set the store deliveries mod, it sets it. So now everything I buy is going to spawn at the farm, and I'm going to get charged extra for delivering a delivery. I mean, it might cut down some of me having to travel backwards and forwards. However, whenever I want to sell anything, I've still got to go to the shop to sell it to get the best price. Oh, what I'll do as well, I'll give the Magnum this front weight. The two tractors can share this weight between them. It's not going to hurt them. It's not going to damage anything. Magnum boy having a front weight every now and then, especially when we're doing jobs like this. You'll notice as well, I did sell the big crone mower the other day. Again, the other evening after I finished the grass mowing with my noon mower. Went and sold my Chrome Big M because I figured I'm probably not going to need it again. I much prefer, I've used the Chrome before, and to be honest, I quite like that easy cut special thing. That thing over there, that Chrome easy cut special, does a nice job of mowing. 18 metres, makes it very, very quick. Alright, let's see if this thing's got any pulling power. Probably set up a GPS course as I'm going along, whilst I'm driving up here. The course is obviously going to be 180 degrees. Big boy Cedar in the house. Big boy Weeder in the house. Oh, we madungus. That is a seriously big tool. We are driving along at 12 kilometers per hour. So we're just as fast as we were with the other two weeders, but we're doing 27 meters of the field in one go. That's insane. I'll tell you what, I'm quite surprised that it's only like 60 grand. That's quite cheap. When you think I spent 45 grand on that one, and however much on that one by the time I'd modified everything. So for the price of two of those, for both of those, well, for less than both of those, you can get a 27 meter weeder. Definitely looks the part, doesn't it? Yeah, field 2, which is my canola field. Is still in the first growth stage. Whereas all my other crops are almost ready to harvest. What's going on with field 2? I know what's going on with field 2. I shouldn't have planted it. Not the right season for planting. You plant it in the autumn and you harvest it the following year. In the summer. I didn't realise that. That to me looks like, actually, that could be a bug in the Geo, you know. Because it looks like it's missing it, because if it follows the traditional planting like of the cereal crops, you should be able to plant it in the spring, same as like wheat and barley. Huh. Okay, that's something to something I didn't check. So that's going to have a bit of an impact then, because that means I'm not going to get 3 crops this first year, am I? I'm not going to get 3 harvests. 4 harvests, sorry, 4 crops. I'm only going to get 3. I'm going to get my corn, my sunflowers and my wheat, and that's it. I'm not going to get my canola. How come I didn't spot that before? The cleanliness for your chickens is alarmingly low. Is it? My chicken's made a mess. I'm going to have to go and check on that in a little minute or two. Once I've finished doing this lovely, lovely weeding contract. I'll see you guys in a few moments' time. Okay, the contract on field 10 is complete. I haven't cashed it in yet, but I will do so shortly. I just figured I'd give my tractor a bit of a wash, because I've not washed anything yet in this series, and I've got Stevie's lovely placeable wash station, so I figured I might as well use it before I put the tractor back. The weeder is actually in there in the shed because it's too big to fit in the other sheds out here. At the moment, not really much I can do with that. This guy in here now. Some extra shelf space again, shed space. Grab my telehandler to go and clean up after the chickens. See what mess they've made. Really? Really, game? Apparently 16 grains of wheat or 16 litres of wheat is enough to take these the cleanliness of the chickens to 0. That doesn't sound right, does it? That whole box should be full of muck and crap before they're complaining about cleanliness. Whilst I've got this out, I might as well do the sheep as well. Clean up the sheep. Might just have a look at the chickens actually. Not really looked at them since I bought them. They 29 litres of grass in the sheep pen, and they were only 89% mucky. Or their cleanliness had only dropped to 89%. Why had the chickens dropped to 0 for 16 litres a week? That's a bit cray-cray to me. Yeah, have some water. Bit bizarro land. That one. Bit bizarro land. Anyway, we'll have a bit of a check over on the chickens. Got a male white leghorn, so that's new. That's new. That's new. Male Rhode Island red. See, we're getting some males lot being born. Where are my Cornish crosses? Here they are. They're worth $9 now. Hold on, they're worth $9, yet they only cost $1 to buy. $458. Ah. I might buy some more of those. They're quite profitable. Let's buy like 150, 160 of them, shall we? No, tell you what, let's buy 200 of them. So we sold some chickens and got $458 for them. I've just bought a load of new ones. 200 new ones. If they make the same kind of profit and we get like $10 on those, that's $2,000 I've made on chickens. Our egg laying isn't going tremendously well, but at this point in time, maybe that's not a bad thing. Timescale back up to 10 briefly, not briefly, as it should be. And yeah, guess I've reached the end of this episode, folks. There's not really a lot left for me to do today. I did do that contract. I need to cash that in. There we go. Contract cashed. There is a seeding contract for 23 grand. Fertilising contract for 31. There's a fertilising contract there for 52,000. They're probably some things we might look at on day 3 of summer when we come back for the next episode. And that is the end of the episode, folks. So, thank you for watching today. Hope you've enjoyed the video, as always. If you have, make sure you click that like button for me. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you aren't doing so already. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, and also share this video wherever you see fit, with whomever you see fit. I've been CWATTYESO. This has been the Lakeland Vale by Stevie map, as part of my Lakeland Vale Let's Play series. I'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye for now.